Silence greets the echoes of your footsteps down the hewn stone corridor. Your presence is the first sentient life this mine tunnel has seen in decades, if not centuries.
I'm a little worried about the scorpions down here.
Why are we focusing on our front? It was all a scam.
So you could just ignore all the scorpions and just look for the catacombs.
I think that's beautiful. We should do that.
Yay!
You round the corner, you turn, and you are looking at one giant scorpion sitting on a bed of eggs. And it immediately makes this sound and lashes with a claw in your direction.
I am attacking Mama Scorpion.
Perfect.
With the Chaos Bolt.
I am going to cast Toll the Dead.
So I'm going to run up and I'm going to bonk the scorpion with my mace.
She's gonna use Vicious Mockery.
Finally processing the psychic power behind that insult. You just see the scorpion mama twitch, and then just falls limp. Now you're no longer in kind of the hewn stone of the mine tunnel. You're in more of kind of a natural cavern that starts descending pretty rapidly.
Oh.
So in the candlelight, you see that you're surrounded by all of these structures, all of them carved into Chirigaresques, showing different dwarven families, different stories of those families, extending up a bit to this cavern ceiling. And you can see these buildings are like a corridor that continue on into the darkness.
I think we've done it, Lex. Okay. This is it.
You recognize that these catacombs belonged to specifically the Sandors, S-A-H-N, once kind of the primary settlers. And so this entire archipelago at some point was part of the San Empire. So you continue in, it's quiet. You glance in, it looks like these are just all individual kind of mausoleums. You start smelling, it smells like sewage.
I think we might be getting close to the sewer entrance.
And you can see there's
Atticus freezes.
And you can see where some brick has crumbled away, and that's where you kind of see the drip coming from. It takes a couple of hits, but eventually the brick crumbles away enough for you to climb into. Cool. You're in the sewers. Look down and you do see grating leading up to the city streets. The fresh air hits your nostrils as you take your very first breaths in the city of Castihill. After sewers, forests, direwolves, dire rats, scorpions, with that ring in tow, then the mission Vincent gave you, you have arrived at your destination. Good evening, Albuquerque. People of Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, wherever I end up putting this thing, I don't know. Welcome to Fall of the Imperiate, hosted by the Downtown Albuquerque Roleplaying Coalition, our very original Do Not Steal fantasy foray into Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Notice that the cast looks, despite what the frame says, the cast is a little different tonight. We have with us Jason playing Javier, Monique playing Lumi, Nathaniel playing Ozek, and Max playing Atticus. Now, you know the drill. We've all seen the same recap video, so if you're all ready, we can hop right into it. You good? You good?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. All right. Believe it or not, it's been less than 48 hours since a wagon full of prisoners tumbled down the mountainside. Less than 48 hours since some of those escapees struck a member of the mysterious, all-powerful Imperiate, drawing blood. Less than 48 hours of a hectic journey west, avoiding roads, staying hidden, facing hostile wildlife, and trekking through mines, catacombs, and sewers. Now you're here, the city of Castihill, where the old world meets the new order, the capital jewel and crown of the island of Santa Fe. You arrive here, emerging from the sewers, except not you. Your arrival is going to be a little different, with a ring in tow. And so that picks up exactly where we left off last time. You've climbed out of the sewers and you find yourself Lex kind of said. Lex explains that this is Old Castihill. This is what she calls Old Town. And immediately she notices something's amiss. It's like this time of evening it's too quiet. I need to check on something. And she runs off. Gorla's like, wait, not too far, okay? And she runs after Lex, conveniently getting both of those characters off screen.
Lex, do you think you could carry my bag? Oh. All right, well, Gorla and... I have to carry it more.
Oh, look at this. Lex left in such a hurry that she dropped the signet ring that she had.
Oh. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
It's a good... I'll just put this in my pocket for right now.
So we saw that.
Me too. I was just looking for this stonework down here. This is interesting stuff.
Yeah, you do notice that the streets are very much that, like, very old ancient cobblestone that you recognize immediately as very ancient old dwarven stonework.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So let me. This would be a great segue to one of the map views. Wink.
Oh,
Yeah. So
yeah.
It's from here you emerged. Right about here in Old Castihill. The raised area that's part of the old ruins of the city, whereas the outer ring, New Castihill, surrounds it. And it's the crown, like I said in the beginning, crown jewel, empire, blah, 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 blah. The clip went fast. All right. So, and it was something Lex said before she darted off that it does seem weirdly quiet. It's a fairly large city. You got here like kind of in the evening, so the sun is setting fairly soon. And you're out on a city street. As one of you observed last time, there is in fact a small shop that sells nothing but olive oil. So it's so that part of town. But there doesn't seem to be a lot of people out.
Is there like birds on stuff? Like they haven't been disturbed for a while?
No, actually, like things. Go ahead and give me perceptions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's happening.
Okay.
13.
14.
That's my first nat 1.
Oh wow! All
You're
right.
too short. You're behind the rest of us.
All right.
Yourself in towels.
Lumi's also gone. No, she's still there.
All right. 13 and 14. You hear a little ways to the. I know my directions. Southeast. You hear the distant murmuring of a large crowd, and you hear this very steady drumming.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I don't think that's a good
Being
sign.
from a big city myself, would I recognize...
Yeah, there's a public execution going on somewhere.
Yeah, that's...
Oh.
Lumi's heard quite a few. Why did I talk to my about myself in the third person?
You're too locked.
You were so out of it in terms of perception.
Yeah. My one, she was just like, Lumi, what are we doing? She's having a monologue to herself right now. Yeah, I've seen quite a few executions in my day, and not a good sign.
I've only seen a few. Honestly, when we get the private box, it makes everything feel less realistic, I guess. So, anyway, I don't think we should... Well, maybe we should go see who it is?
Well, why are they executing somebody?
I'd be okay to go find out.
Let's all put our hoods on, though.
That is true. You're all out in public streets, your faces, and conveniently enough, over on a tree, there is now printed, like, posters on ink, not just those projected images that they were sharing of. They're still not 100% on the likenesses. Your facial structure's a little bit off. They got the horns all wrong, etc. Like, it's very clearly they were going by someone else's account and descriptions.
My face is way more angular than that. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to fully change them all entirely.
Why?
They're all just gonna look
more like us?
No. Yeah, that's so funny. I fix my picture perfectly. I'm like, there we go.
That's how
Handle.
vain Lumi thinks that you are. I was just like, you're gonna make it look more like us?
You do see he fixes it on himself and then changes it. He just makes everyone just essentially like a John Smith human if he can.
Which
Right.
is, I mean, considering Lumi's original picture was Stewie, but a goblin.
Well, I leave that one. That seems right. I just changed the hair.
If anyone wants to make fan arts of our actual wanted posters, I would love to see that.
That would be
That was
really
so funny. Yeah.
I've always wanted to be in a wanted poster. Not real.
No, but like a one-piece wanted poster, I
That'd be super
love my
cool.
character.
Excellent. So yes, as your group bickers in front of the wanted posters,
Yeah.
meanwhile, Javier, so since you didn't take a weird detour through mines and ancient catacombs,
No, that'd be ridiculous.
you've been in this. You were also an escapee from that same wagon, and you arrived at Castihill probably a couple hours before this group. You have yet to, actually, you know one person from that group, but you don't know they're here yet. So how have you been spending your time? You arrived here. You were going to come home anyway. You arrived here through your entrance with this ring. What is it you were doing since then?
Well, I've been sort of like talking to people in the family, trying to figure out about this resistance I've discovered. Somebody was supposed to contact me. It's kind of hard to be found when you're really good at staying on the down low. So I'm trying to kind of suss out who's supposed to be looking for me.
Ah, okay.
They're probably going to be hiding.
Yeah.
They're probably not going to be standing in front of their wanted posters.
I am
That would
also
be
hiding,
crazy.
so
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll history check as you're back up in the Brax, and you
that
ask
is
around a
a
little bit.
natural 19.
Oh, a natural 19. All right. So as you ask around, like first it starts with kind of basic stuff. It's like, well, I mean, Imperiate's been around for almost a millennia. Of course, there's going to be different resistance groups that pop up, during that time period. It'd be weirder if there wasn't. And so you get little bits of like these small failed resistances here and there, but it's only. Javier is your character's first name. What's your character's last name? Family name?
Everybody just calls us the Irie.
Yeah, Irie. Yes. All right. So it's Granny Irie, in her rocking chair, we'll say.
Yeah, we don't really go by surnames. It's just sort of, oh yeah, that's Granny. Whether they're related to her or not, that's just Granny.
Yeah. So it's Granny as she's rocking. She's like, oh, well, you said there's a ring, right?
And I pull it out and show her.
Oh, it seems you've been noticed by the Parliament of Owls.
The guy didn't really seem like a politician, but it's possible.
No. The Parliament of Owls has been a secret society formed when the Imperiate first emerged. At least that's what the stories used to be. I've never met anyone myself. I always thought they were fun adventure stories of resistance meant to placate people looking for hope. But I don't know, they're going around handing out rings. That goes to show what I know. I'm half senile, honestly.
Yeah, he wasn't walking around the city so much. He was kind of tucked away.
They're like desperate Talon agents. They're just on the side of the street just handing rings out.
Oh, I just like
Come on, just take it.
how she got deflated. Her accent just gave up.
It's
I
like,
have nothing
I
left to
can't
give.
do this voice this long. Yes. So you were told they'd find you.
That's what I was told, but I also don't really want to be found by the wrong people
And they haven't found you yet.
yet.
Well, seems like they're not living up to the hype so far, are they?
We'll have to see.
All right, there's one other person who might know. Old ex before I married my husband. Up in Old Town at the university, historian. Pass my name to him. It's Desmond. He might know a little more.
Thank you, Granny.
But proceed cautiously and don't maybe flush that thing around.
No.
All right. And so it's from there that you make your departure, heading up towards to Old Castihill. It's not a place you go to often. Like in your part of town, it's seen like it's literally like that part is literally the highest up part of town, and it's seen as like the snooty, like arrogant part of town that no one likes to go to.
Very
food-
touristy.
yeah.
Nobody really goes there.
Exactly. Food's too expensive, and it's not that good.
Nah, I'd rather fish.
Exactly. And yet, that's where you find yourself. Coming up the large steps that lead up into these ruins. You hear the drums in the distance. That's pretty routine. Like it's not every weekend, but maybe like once a month or so.
Word tends to get out before it's going down.
Yeah. So none of this really surprises you, but as you come up, you do happen upon a group of three individuals standing in front of some wanted posters that have been plastered relatively recently. One of the figures on the poster does look very familiar. Actually, multiple figures on the poster look familiar to you.
Because they all look like Stanley Tucci.
Well, one of them looks vaguely like this goblinoid gal that you escaped from the wagon with, and the other looks a little bit like yourself if someone was hearing a description of you from someone else. But as you're looking at those posters, as this hooded trio are bickering amongst themselves, the posters all change to. You said Stanley
Tucci.
Yes.
Maybe a one half elf Stanley Tucci, but they're all Stanley Tucci.
Yeah. And it's literally Stanley Tucci, who is a man that actually exists in this world.
Of course, he exists in every universe.
No, he's just a guy. He's not. Who's Stanley Tucci again?
Bald actor.
Oh, okay. He's not Stanley Tucci.
All
the
bald
actor.
actors look exactly the same.
Yeah.
But there's like nobody else on the street.
No. Most
people would
are
have
probably
already
there.
seen these wanted posters around. I mean, they're just kind of background scenery. Nobody really pays attention.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sus that these folks are hanging around these wanted posters.
Yep.
And
It's really weird behavior.
And they've got their hoods up.
and then you just see a wooden spoon come out and berate one of them. What? Like, I don't understand. Why? If you're gonna change the posters, why would you make them all look the same? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'm putting them at a base so that I can kind of work on each one individually.
We don't have all day to be working on these posters. Yeah, that's. Is that for us?
I think it was for you.
I think it's this guy. Hello.
You kind of ducked back in an alley.
Yeah, cool. Give me stealth.
12.
That's a 2.
All right.
We all. I got.
Obviously, I
that's
want
six.
them to hear me, but
I got it.
also not be.
I got a dirty 20.
All right.
I just turned both of their heads.
Yeah.
What? Who's over there?
That terrifying man seems to want to speak to us.
Maybe he's the fourth person I don't recognize on these wanted posters.
They're all the same people now. Just let me finish.
Oh, I don't have my
Would you all
readers.
shut up and get over here?
I rolled a poster of you up and I put it up.
I take mine.
Do we go?
Yeah, I follow.
Okay. I guess we go over there.
We all follow you.
It's okay.
So the shortest takes lead as you all follow this stranger into a dark alley.
wonderful tale
I
for
kind of,
everybody.
as soon as I see they're following, I kind of turn around and kind of duck back and start walking back, assuming that they're following me, just to get around, you know, kind of down one or two side streets.
Okay, so yes, we'll continue to follow the hooded person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message privately to each of you. I just go, if he tries anything, I'll cast a big spell. It's me.
Can I roll
It's me,
stealth to
Jose.
see if I could pull out the fish?
Yes.
No.
That is a dirty 20.
I look at the fish immediately. As soon as I hear a voice in my head.
You've got a spoon and a fish on your hot bar? In your hot bar? Spoon, fish?
Yes.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Canonically.
Canonically and consistently,
Canonically.
we have been a very fishy group.
So you talk to me. I'm looking at
Yeah.
the fish that Lumi is
I'm
holding.
just saying, if this man pulls anything funny, we all scatter, and I'll cast the spell to be a diversion. Don't do the fish thing, Lumi.
I told you all it was the fish. He can cast spells now.
We
Oh
fall
my
apart without
God.
Lex. We fall apart without her.
She's usually
I-
the one that rapes his movie. I just realized that.
I think, all right, before we freak out.
So once they we get down,
yeah, we go around the corner.
I'm going to cast Fog Cloud.
Okay.
Not around us,
Okay.
but sort of blocking the streets.
Yeah. So, because they're still in the distance, you can see that, you know, it lets out onto the main street. You're casting fog cloud there to kind of block vision.
Yeah, so that we're kind of in a clear space, and then Fog Cloud is sort of around.
I lean in close to the fish, and I go, thank you, Mr. Fish. That was very helpful.
Oh, I mean, the fish hasn't even... Hello, sir. How are you?
I see Lumi, and Javier's not particularly tall, especially for a dragonborn. He's just about 5 feet, but I kind of crouch down and
And I think
Hold
this
the
is...
fish.
yeah, I flung
catch
the
the
fish.
fish.
And my spoon, I think in my excitement.
I don't catch the spoon. I
I
catch
catch
the
the
fish. I get bonked in the head by the spoon.
With Mage Hand, I'm like,
I think this is the most, like, enthusiastic we've had laughs, we've had jokes, but, like, genuine, just happiness. And I don't know if Javier's a touchy-feely guy, but I'm gonna try and jump for a hug.
and Javier will catch her. And
My friend!
oh, good, they know each other.
He's the one who helped me! He's the one who helped me escape!
Oh, wow!
Oh, wonderful. Nice to meet you.
Javier!
Nice to meet you. You hold Mr. Fish.
Ugh. The Mage Hand, I hold the spoon with my hand like this, and the Mage Hand holds the fish out away from me.
I go up and I shake your hand. I'm Ozek Hammerhand. It's nice to meet you.
Javier,
Nice to meet you, Mr. Javier. I want to take the fish back.
thank you for helping my friend make it this far after we were separated.
Of course, she's been very helpful for us.
First off, that was rude. I have been the one protecting them.
I was
Except for
worried
the
about
scorpion.
you after we got
Oh,
split up and lost.
I'm pretty strong now.
I can see.
I've gotten rid of a direwolf and a direct all by myself.
Chased them away all herself using her bardic magic.
You have to stop touching the fish. It is so squishy.
I'm keeping him calm. I don't want him to cast another spell.
I'm so sorry. That broke me.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and just make the fish start wiggling around.
Oh, see, you
Oh,
made me
please,
stop. You
please
made me
don't
stop.
add to this.
I'm sorry.
You made me.
I'm so-
Okay.
I'm so-
Shh. You talk. I'll keep him calm.
Can I have my spoon back? Thank
I'm
you.
Atticus.
Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's fine. It's. I just point to the fish. I'm like, we are
Don't upset.
the group. How? I'm sorry. Are you just like a person who was an escaped prisoner, or are we like on the level? Does that make sense? Sorry.
We're on the level. I'm from here.
Oh.
Yes, we escaped together.
But also, it was kind of yes to both.
Okay.
He escaped, and he's cool.
Oh, okay. So he's like you are. I'm not a criminal, but I did escape. But I was just wondering if this
Doesn't
is
that
like a criminal.
inherently make you a criminal if you escape from custody?
I'm choosing to ignore that statement. So,
Okay.
right. We were supposed to go somewhere. Do you know where?
I've been working on that. I'm not entirely sure, but it's probably best to stay off the main streets and draw attention.
Do you know
Things
what
aren't
those,
going well around here.
I was gonna ask, do you know what those drums are?
They're pretty regular.
What are they for?
It's either hippies or an execution. It depends on the weekend.
Doesn't sound musical enough to be hippies. There's no
true.
tune.
It would be more fun.
Now the steady drums has turned into a drum roll.
Oh
In the
no,
distance.
something's gonna happen.
If it's
We,
an
we
ex-
can go check it out, but keep it cool.
Do you know why this person is being executed? I assume a great crime had to have passed.
Does it matter? They need someone to keep the masses in check.
I guess it didn't matter now. I just.
Well, wouldn't we get executed if we were caught? I mean, technically, we're trying to.
Probably why it's best to keep it cool.
Yeah, I'm sure we would.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Then maybe we shouldn't go to said.
There's going to be a big
execution.
crowd of people, though. It's going to be the easiest place to get lost in.
Do we?
I'm wondering if I know a spot that we could maybe go up a building, second or third floor, where we could watch and not be.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. So you know the town pretty well. Segue to city tour video.
Woo!
Yeah. So you guys are up in Old Castihill right now. This is mostly, but Market Square and that clear area down there in the Market District is where they have their executions. Northgate District is mixed use. Parkside is residential. Once again, I made these way too fast. The Bracks, that's your turf. It's where it kind of the estuary drains out from beneath the walls. Seawall District, mixed use, educational. The Dockyard, the camera's blocking. Yes, Dockyards. It's the Dockyards. Magistrate Circle is kind of the political and civic center of the city.
So we're in that like bottom right corner there.
Yeah, so up in Old Castiel, there's that little part by the fountain right there
Okay.
with the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right around there, give or take.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and take everybody down some side streets to probably an abandoned building that I know that we might be able to climb up and watch without being in the crowd.
Yeah. So oh no, this is the GM one. It's shared per table. Yeah. So you know your way around there pretty well. And yeah, there's plenty of like multi-story buildings that you can go up. Go ahead and give me, I guess, your choice of survival or history, whichever one's better.
Barely survival. That's a 1.
All right. So you used to know a perfect spot. However, it's changed owners recently. So you go through you lead them down to the Market District, and there's this back alley, and you know Pacino. He's good people, and he's always let you in. So you kind of start sneaking in through the back and start leading them up the stairs that will lead up to the roof. But then you see this strange halfling woman instead. She's like, "What are you doing? Gods!
I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
All right. She makes its wisdom.
Wisdom,
Cool.
I think.
That is 11.
Wisdom 14 save.
Yep. All right.
And we are not fighting.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been such dark times recently. I assumed the worst, but perhaps I overreacted. How may I help you?
Don't you remember me? It's me, James.
From Bingo Nights.
Yes.
Oh, you were always such a delight, love. Okay. I'm so sorry. You had such peculiar friends. I guess I didn't recognize you.
It's okay. They're out of town. They wanted to see the crown jewel.
Oh.
Castihill, the crown jewel of the Imperiate. And we know that there's some festivities going on, and
Oh, grim business. I understand that upstarts must be dealt with, but surely there's a more humane, civil way of going about it.
What do you mean by upstarts?
Well, I don't know. When they were reading out the offenses, it was
they're not used to the culture here. I thought I might take them up just so we could see from a little bit of a distance and
yes, by
not
all
be
means.
mixed in with the crowd, you know.
Yes, by all means. And if you want sandwiches afterwards, you can come down. Next time, go through the front of my shop.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Oh, anytime, dearie, anytime. She kind of just waves.
I am gonna kind of lean over and be like, what were the offenses?
Fomenting rebellion, conspiracy against the Imperiate. Let me see here. Conspiracy to conspire against the Imperiate. Double parking, and then also distribution of illicit materials.
Okay. So this is like a high profile.
I think we've done most of that stuff.
It sounds like we need to do 2 more.
I know, we haven't quite hit our bingo yet,
I know.
So. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of take that information in and follow.
Yeah. So you leave them up, and other than that mix-up, building's the same as it was. You go up the stairs to the second story, and then there's like a small wooden ladder leaning against the far wall. You climb up it. You unlatch the hatch, push it up, and it's a flat rooftop, and you emerge on top. And you're able to see down a good ways into the town square. There's no more drums, and it does look like, whatever happened is wrapped up. So you see the crowd dispersing a little bit. Some are remaining, because you've got, in the gallows, cue the gallows, So in the gallows, you have 4 bodies hanging.
4 bodies.
Anybody I recognize? Or they hooded up?
Yeah, they keep the black hoods over them.
We're not 120 feet away.
Nope. Actually, what were you doing?
I was just... I don't know. I was probably gonna maybe do a little mage hand and pull the hood up, but I didn't want to. I'm not trying to draw no attention.
Okay, so you're not 120 feet away now, but the second story rooftop is flat. But you could go down to the first story rooftop of the storefront that slants down a little bit, and if you get down there a little bit, you could get within 120 feet.
I'm gonna consider that. I'll talk to the group. I'm gonna bring it up. Do we need to know who these people were? I'm just wondering because they were executed pretty much for the things that we have been requested here to do specifically, which tells me A, they're recruiting a lot of groups like this. This is the exact same makeup of us. Is this play literally about us? No, sorry. But seriously though, I'm just worried. Just a lot.
Well, I think it makes sense that they're recruiting people, but I don't know if they've been recruited directly by Mr. Allsups himself.
Right.
You're assuming that they did the things of which they were accused.
That is
That's
true.
fair.
That is true.
I'm just wondering how important it is to know who these people are, because I don't know anybody here. This is my first time here.
I know Javier, but we just met.
That's true. And he's with us.
It
And
happens pretty regularly.
So, and maybe...
Whenever they need something to calm the people down.
And is it always like similar situations? Always things that they're saying, like conspiracy, conspiring to conspire?
I'm the double person.
Well, the double parking, I mean, I feel like that was more of a fine that they tacked on.
I don't even know how you could double park a carriage or a wagon.
Trust me, you can, and people do. And frankly, I'm okay with that one being on the chopping block, if I'm going to be honest.
So what do I know from the time since I've been back? Like, is it always the same kinds of charges, or?
No, like sometimes it's just straight up like this guy murdered someone and stuff like that. Like there are generally like trials and like a criminal system, and that's usually handled by the magistrate, they're the local authorities that handle day-to-day governance. The Imperiate doesn't actually, like, as someone who's lived in the city for most of their lives, the Imperiate is always has a presence. Like you'll see, the hooded figures, flying around over the city, but they don't usually involve themselves.
They're not so hands-on.
Yeah, in day-to-day governance. They're interested in resource control, and so like they are very interested in things like mining operations, food supplies, etc. But other than that, most of the day-to-day governance falls to the magistrate, who is a singular authority figure who appoints, sheriffs, guards, etc. throughout the city. So they usually handle day-to-day things. But if the charges your new friend laid out are the ones they were executed for, that means this was an offense that the Imperiate probably involved themselves directly in prosecuting in an expeditious manner, most likely.
So that's how things are.
Does that mean that everything's increasing here? Like the intensity or whatever's going on, that they're stepping out of the shadows now?
From the small towns that we visited, the way that they interacted with them, it was jarring, to say the least. That's not how they interacted with me or my family ever. So,
Javier gives kind of like a...
yeah.
He's not wearing fancy clothes.
Yeah. Javier, you also know that the people that are dangling now, that the town has been chattering about for the past couple days or so, you know that they were arrested relatively recently too. Roughly only like 2 days ago. In fact, now that you think about it, the time they were rounded up roughly coincides with the time you were all rounded up as well.
If we take the hoods off and they're all Stanley Tucci, that's how we'll know.
Did I do this? I'll forever wonder if I accidentally made 4 separate Stanley Tucci's all leave their lives. That's how it is.
So they're all John Malkovich.
They're all John Malkoviches, yeah.
Long bald.
Well, damn. What should we do next then, I guess? If they're hanging people they think are us.
So, I might have a lead. Like I said, I've been doing some poking around, trying to get some information. And all our friends of Lumi, so they're friends of mine.
Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Javier.
Sounds good to me.
We'd love if you could share with us.
Granny used to get around in her younger days.
Okay. And that's relevant.
Where I come from, it is.
Okay.
So, thought we might head over to the university.
Oh, a place with books, finally. God, I'm so
yeah.
tired of sewers and dirt.
When would you read a book? You spend all your time before you go to bed brushing your hair.
I hold the book with my mage hand out while I'm brushing my hair.
Oh, that makes
I can
sense.
do many things at once.
That's sensible.
All right.
Thank you.
Go ahead and give me stealth checks as you make your way back up. We can also have it to where the leader of the group makes the stealth check for the group if we don't want to. All right, you got to go up and get it.
And just like that, I have to go. Okay, great. And I deserve that nat one.
Thank-
Edit around it with the power of post-production.
The chainmail, thankfully, doesn't give
You can't
me
just use Mage Hand to go grab that?
disadvantage. Oh,
It's a whole ritual casting thing. I have to, in person, I have to do that.
I had a 9.
All right.
That one. That's sad.
I had a 12.
12.
23.
All right.
So much like last time.
Yeah, so you are doing like your most Black Ops Navy SEAL stealth routine ever, like calling through the corners, and you're also making sure your tracks are covered at the same time. You're keeping up pretty well, but you're just kind of doing like a regular sneak.
And also, she's just munching on sandwiches.
When did you even get them?
She offered them.
Oh, that's true.
She did offer.
I took one.
I thought it was weird how we went in there to get the sandwiches and there was the trail of flower petals leading into the bedroom.
Everyone has so many proclivities here. It's so interesting.
I suppose.
All right. What type of armor?
I have chainmail.
Yeah, chainmail. So there's kind of a
Kind of a,
clink, clink.
yeah.
But you're still like reasonably trying to, at least making an attempt with your movements to be quiet.
I think I'm just getting distracted by all this cool dwarven architecture, and I keep like remembering I'm supposed to be sneaky. So I'm like, ooh, oh yeah.
Yeah. Atticus, your
I'm having my Beauty and the Beast moment. I'm so excited to be back in town. I'm spinning by shops. I'm prancing. I'm like, oh, look, there's real glass on these windows. I can't believe it.
yes, and so in one of your twirls, you grab the lamppost and you do kind of that bell spin. Your tail knocks over kind of a rubbish bin, and it falls over with a clunk as the wood and metal hit the cobblestone, and a bunch of trash falls out, and a cat goes running out.
Who knocked that over? God, people these days.
This
No control of
brickwork
their
is
bodies.
so.
You're taking point. As you're heading up through Old Town, you see that there was a figure clad in dark silks and a mask that had come down to inspect the alley where you had cast Fog Cloud during the initial meeting. And now when they hear the sound, they turn and immediately start flying in that direction.
I am going to prestidigitation my face to just be red. Like, so I'm just gonna make myself a red tiefling.
But your arms are still blue?
Well, my arms are I'm actually bandaged all the way
Oh,
up
that's
to my
right, your arms are
fingertips, so
covered. Okay.
It'll just be my face with like one eye that's kind of faded out. I just make myself look cool, like a Baldur's Gate.
I am going to look at you, do one of these numbers, and shake my head.
I don't know.
I see you doing your prestidigitation, and I shake my head.
Okay, I will do it.
All right.
I don't see Javier at all because he rolled so well on the.
This is very true.
All right, Ozek, Lumina, you one action before
Cool.
Oh god.
our figure swoops in.
Lumina's gonna do disguise self.
You can't make a cleric do this kind of stuff. I don't have any.
Uh-oh.
I don't really have too much I can do. I think you said there's a trash can that got knocked over.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of pull up my hood and bundle my cloak and stuff around me and act like I'm like a worker person trying to like take the trash back and put it back in the bin.
Yeah.
Like grumbling.
So silently, but with incredible speed, this hovering figure just speeds up right up to Atticus, and you find yourself face to reddened face with this silvery mask, and it just stares silently for a moment. You don't, even with the light shining in, you don't really see like any eyes looking out back from within back at you. And it stares at you for a moment, and then it pulls away just slightly, holds out a hand, and it holds up a little blue, a familiar blue light projection of the different faces that they're pursuing.
I don't know who that is.
All right, give me deception.
Let me see. 14.
14. Ooh. It closes its hand, kind of hovers up and is looking down at the group. And then both of the figure's hands
Get out,
glow
trash. Doo-doo.
as it holds out its hands, and there's just this radius of glowing light emanating from the hands, passing over all of you. Doesn't like hurt you. Doesn't seem to be doing
Trash
anything.
Stuff.
Arcana checks.
And the same. I'm not super great at these.
Oh yeah, 22.
Oh yeah, 14.
7.
All right, what? You're not sure. 14, Ozek, you know that there's some sort of divination at work. So there's divination magic. At 22, Atticus, they are casting detect magic on the group.
Do you think I would be able, just because I did cast, I just rolled high on the Arcana, would I be able to maybe use Thaumaturgy to basically rattle a can a block away? Kind of like, almost like there was like an invisible figure that knocked the first one over and does the second one. So behind them, I just like do that.
Yeah. So with 22, you also know that detect magic has a radius of 60 feet. So if you wanted to set it off with noise and magic, it would have to be within that radius.
Yeah, specifically like directly behind us, like far enough where it would seem like somebody stumbled away behind him.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me deception.
23.
Yeah.
23.
So it's scanning, and especially with your disguise,
Yeah, I
it's
was
like
like-
leaning in, the mask getting closer, and then clunk, clunk, clunk,
Yeah.
clunk. It wheels around,
handle that,
flies
friend.
towards the sound with its hands held out. You all have like an action to take before it turns back around.
I feel like we just need a dash.
We go. We
Yeah.
leave. Should we
Run.
split?
Ooh,
No, let's just go.
I don't know.
I
I'll just run.
I think we're gonna.
There
kinda-
is a part of Javier that thinks we should split.
I think
but
we're gonna
he's
have
gonna
to
hold it
split
together.
because you two are hiding so well, and me and Atticus are not.
Yeah, so maybe
well at all.
us two walk off in the same direction.
Yeah, like I'm gonna follow Atticus, and I don't know if I know where Javier is, and I don't know if I know. I see.
Actually,
Lumi's
what
over
I'm
there.
thinking is I'm going to tap Lumi on the shoulder. I'm going to let you all go. And then we can follow clandestinely.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
That's good.
So
Maybe
we
stop
walk
with the
immediately.
sandwich.
Cool. I just go, guess they didn't need me. Ugh, what is that noise? It just didn't feel good.
I'm following. I still got my hood and stuff on, and I'm like, I don't think this is the time to be chatting.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm
you
shuffling.
two are sneaking off. Stealth.
I'm still prancing.
I'm home again.
Sorry. what was it?
Yeah.
So-
Natural 20.
Oh.
So that's a 24.
Like you practically
And he.
disappear.
This time it's a 12.
12. All right. That's still pretty. That's still pretty decent. All right.
Real bad.
What are you two doing? You're just running for
We're
it?
just dashing. We're just trying to.
Yeah,
get
but like comfortably, and we're kind of doing the thing like that's very like I'm trying to do like the acting thing where it's like, well, it doesn't seem like the cop needs me, and like that I answered all of his questions, so I like walk away as an innocent person.
I sure love being a tourist in this here Graham City.
Here I am, walking the halls of Old Town, trying to find an olive oil store.
Yeah. So yeah, the masked figure takes to the air again and seems to be just looking around, but doesn't seem to be giving direct chase.
Okay.
God, just like my father said, all the lower tier magicians always join the Imperiate.
Why are you saying bad things when he can hear us?
I don't think he can. He's way high up.
I'm also wondering.
Come on, live a little, Zach. It's fun.
I've lived a lot. I've lived a lot longer than you have, I think.
We just needed to get some
He's like
get clear.
I think where did Javier and Lumi get? To?
Yeah, did you all set up like a meet back up spot?
I'm following.
Okay,
them.
cool.
Yeah.
Where are you two headed then?
I think I mean it. We're just heading up, generally towards the university area, but I think we're taking the long way, kind of going up so that our path isn't very clear.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of like asides and side roads you can take. You could probably cut through someone's yard. The southern part of Old Castihill has a lot of kind of homesteads that have these kind of like bigger, nicer yards with a couple of fruit trees, give and take.
Oh, Lumi would love these.
Their feelings about you
Oh, we
walking
knew what
through
she
might,
was.
be mixed to say the least. But if you keep the profile low, you can probably do it.
I would walk past people's yards and they notice. I'm gonna give them a wave.
With that natural 20, you are following them, and you immediately see some of these yards
chill.
with, some a
We're
couple of them
supposed to
have
be
some
there.
nice oranges.
Can I say, with her being so little and me running so good, I'm running like tree to tree.
Oh yeah, you are. Yes, you're doing like hands behind your back, running
Naruto
through the
run,
branches,
yes.
and then the animators just go, and then you're there in the other tree, and then
I'm
you're there
just
in
like
the other
eating
tree.
fruit as I go, waiting for it to catch up with them.
Yes.
Have a grand old time.
Are you just eating fruit, or are you like pocketing any?
How many pomegranates can you steal?
Yeah, so I was like, she's not gonna be greedy, but she'll put a couple in her pockets if she's able to.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You managed to pocket. Let's see. 3 Vertadian oranges.
As a pirate, you're always worried about scurvy.
Scurvy.
Yes.
This is necessary.
I've seen it
This
too
is a
many
survival
times.
check.
Yay!
Let me see here. And 2 Dalcaran pomegranates.
Yay! Lumi's villain era begins.
All right. Yes. The villain arc has begun. All right. You two. So you guys are cutting through these yards, and
I'm assuming we pop out at the university.
yeah, you weren't told exactly where the university is. So, but you do see a building that looks very college-esque. Also,
This
they
feels
have,
right.
Also, they have a sign out in front.
I don't read the sign. I just go, this feels perfect.
Well, I assume this is the university because those young men are smoking pipe leaf right in the middle of the sidewalk.
I know, and that security guard does not care.
He doesn't care. Oh, he's sharing. They're sharing.
That's awesome.
That's exactly what you see. You see a youthful goblin with like glasses on, and he's in like a little nice
Suspenders.
suspenders and a little button-up shirt. And you see he's leaning against a tree with a long pipe, and yes, puffs of smoke with the dankest fragrance to hit your nostrils in quite a while.
So there's another campaign that I love, and they would roll for dankness. And I thought it was so good.
And yeah, you see there is a guard there. You see there is a guard there who's initially standing alert. He's in full chainmail. He's got a helmet and he's got his spear and he's standing guard. But then like once in a while his pinkened eyes kind of dart around and he smirks and he like elbows his goblin friend and the goblin passes the pipe.
This just made it so much easier.
I know. Let's pass by.
When he's smoking, he hands the goblin the spear, and the goblin's like, "You're not supposed to let me hold it." This looks weird.
Got it. Yeah.
When your goblin hands you their I didn't need you to. You didn't need me to hold this while you smoked that.
That's yes.
Well, we're standing there watching these people.
I was gonna say,
shocked
can I
by this.
roll for stealth to try to startle them while they're just like, I'm so entertained watching them. But
Yeah, sure.
scare them.
Because so you see there's kind of there's the sign, there's this long lawn with a couple of trees where the goblin and the guard are chilling out. And then you see there's kind of a stone walkway that kind of curves up to the university proper.
That was a 10.
Well, I mean, depending on how high they are.
Oh, not the guards. I was trying to scare These two.
Oh, all right. Give me perceptions. You said 10, right?
Yes.
All right.
I don't.
14.
All right.
I got a 6, so.
So your cleric sense goes off, and you look over your shoulder and you see Lumi trying to sneak up. It's up to you whether you let Atticus know.
I'm looking at these guys smoking. I'm like, they don't need to hold it that long.
I know, I'm like, just past it. He's telling the whole story and just
He's
holding it
he's
and
really,
burning away.
He's really bogarting that pipe. I see Lumi and I see that you're sneaking. It's like when you see a baby kitten. It's like sneak up on you and they're like, ah. I see that and then I pretend I don't see you. But I know that you're there and I'm just going to go back to watch it.
He handed him the spear again.
I think he's blowing into it.
Oh, God.
So Lumi, I know. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to get.
I don't want you to speak the fish.
Oh no.
I know. I wish I had the fish right now, but I don't. So I'm gonna take the wooden spoon and I'm just going to practice a little bit.
Scorpion! Oh, Lumi, there you are. Javier, good to see you. You guys survived. How exciting.
We were watching you guys.
How touching.
We did pretty good, yeah? I think we did all right. We successfully escaped from
That's
the agents.
true.
Yeah.
You guys did take a very long way to get here, but that's okay. I got fruit in the meantime.
Oh, all right.
That's good. Scurvy is always a fear.
Well, at least we're not dead. I think that's the most important
As I
part.
said, I'm proud.
Thank you.
I would say at least we're not in the woods anymore, personally. Fate worse than death. Let's get in this building.
Yeah, Mr. Javier, could you lead the way to the person we're supposed to talk to? Did your
quite.
granny describe the inside of his office or like anything like that we could use to kind of
No,
figure
I've
out?
just got a name. But I think I can probably ask a couple passersby.
Yeah. So you kind of head up the walkway, and then there's, multiple buildings. There's a central kind of courtyard where students gather and they're running from class to class, more or less.
I'm gonna put on my very good schmoozing voice, like I used with the halfling, and kind of a lot less severe, a lot less sort of glowering, and just kind of, hello, fellow young people. And
Yeah. So you're like it's a tall, youthful orcish man with long black hair down to here. He turns around, and you see he's wearing kind of like a sweater vest with like a white button-up shirt, but the sleeves are ripped off. He's all, "Sup, little dude?"
Oh my god.
This is a complex character.
We need him to hang out with us. This is my Gorla.
What if this is cool?
hey, you gotta help me out, man.
Yeah, anything, but
I'm not doing so well in class, and
me neither. But hey, you know what they say: C's get degrees and avoid the all-seeing eye of the Imperiate, right?
that's right, man. But I gotta get that C, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't been going to class a whole lot, and I gotta go talk to Dr. Desmond, and I can't remember where his office is, dude.
Oh yeah. And then as soon as you mentioned Desmond, like his face just turns cold. Dude, that's too soon.
What do you mean, dude?
Dude was rounded up just 2 days ago. He was one of the ones who was.
Oh shit. I really should have gone to class.
Did he finish grading? Does he have like a TA?
Yeah.
I mean,
How's the TA doing? Did the TA get rounded up?
Doesn't that mean I passed, dude?
I mean, if you.
That's an automatic A.
I mean, his TA is still helping around at the archives if you want to talk to her, but she's not in a good place either, honestly.
Yeah, but you said in the archives.
Yeah.
All right, I'll check it out. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Take care. Yeah, I did. Oh, also, be sure to rush Alpha Beta Sigma.
Will do, bro.
Woo! Yeah. He walks off with his books.
I just go. Ugh. The frat thing really did take me out of it.
There are it's a college campus. There are fortunately signs that
Yeah,
shows
I think we
library
can-
start because there's the main library. Then there are the archives that generally have more like protected historical materials, like scrolls that might disintegrate if you touch them, kind of stuff.
Atticus is like, essentially he's being dragged with everyone else because every like shelf that has anything about Arcana or about like the history of like any rare items or magical like trinkets, he like stops and he like looks over the glass, or he like tries to pull the book, and at one point he just sniffs the pages. He's just so happy in his element. He's like, oh, I missed school so much.
Lumi just
So
keeps
much.
prodding me with those spoons.
Lumi! Ow! Ow, Lumi!
I'm walking like a normal person.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that's like. This whole game I've either pranced or been dragged.
I really like the architecture here. This is all old dwarven stuff. I'm pretty interested in it. I don't think I'm like chatting about it because I feel like no one else is interested in it as I am. But I'm like, if
No,
there was like one of those little-
Javier's kind of annoyed at having to come into Old Town, to be completely honest.
yeah, everything's just so expensive, and it's always like, there's no sauce on this taco. What do you mean it's $12?
Did you see the little cafe had drinks for $7.99? $11.99. I don't even know. It's gold.
I don't know what a matcha is, but I don't know why it's got to be in everything.
God.
I don't know. We should just start stealing everything. Now she's eating a muffin.
He wants to see. He's like, there's just a fist-sized hole in like a glass case. The muffin has a piece of glass in it that I just made to hand out. I'm like, oh shit.
It was the next bite she was gonna take.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I gotta remember to look out for that.
Remember?
Yeah, that wouldn't have been the first time.
But yeah.
Oh.
So you walk through the library, shelves everywhere, they're being explored. There was a cafe that seems to have experienced a recent break-in. As
It's weird because they're putting those cafes like in everything. Like, I went into one of those cafes and there was another one of those cafes in that cafe.
Yeah. I don't need a muffin to go to the museum. They don't want me to have food here.
No, they frown on that. So we're going through the library.
yeah, and you finally get to the back where it does say the archives, and this is part of the library that's generally closed off. There's a small office beside it where you presumably get a key for access to this gated archive area. But you see outside of the office there is a small little table with kind of a mini makeshift memorial, a couple candles. There in a frame there's like what looks like just a very basic charcoal sketch of the late Desmond Hermeyer. Like a very kindly looking dwarven fellow, half moon spectacles, and a kindly twinkle to his eye.
So
Does he kind of look like me?
You know what? Like, there's enough like commonality in facial structure that he could be a distant relative.
He's mostly Stanley Tucci.
I don't care if I'm related. I'm just like, obviously that's why they picked this guy up, because he kind of looks like me.
So we didn't cover it, but Javier stands about 5 feet tall, and he looks basically like a humanoid axolotl with the kind of coppery tendrils going back, and sort of an amphibian kind of face, and mixes of copper and sort of like a blue patina sort of color on there. And he looks at this picture of this dwarven fella, and he said, Granny got around. And is there anybody around?
Yeah, you do see, like inside the office, the door to the office is open, and inside you see a young half-elf woman, like probably like 19, 20, and she's tidying up. She's got a little black armband up on her arm, and she sniffs periodically as she's like shelving a couple of books, She goes through a stack of documents and like does a stamping here and there, and she just seems to be going about her business.
Does she look like a big nerd?
Like
most
you know what?
TAs?
She's an elf, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fair,
like
that's fair.
you know, like
None of us are elves, so we can all say it. In this.
Well, I'm an elf, so
yeah, she has some elven features, but the rounding of the points of
Look
the
at the
ears
nearest
definitely
glass case
indicates
and
that there's probably either human or some other lineage in the mix there. But she turns around and she does have very big round glasses that magnify her eyes, several sizes over. Oh, may I help you?
oh, okay, I love that. Everyone looked left and it came back.
Yeah, she's just looking between everyone.
I don't
just
think we
confused.
realized
I'll
we
stumble
didn't choose
forward.
who was gonna speak.
We really need to start talking about that before we start. It's fine. I'm just gonna go up. Hello, darling. I was wondering if you could help us out really quick.
Yes?
Well, I don't want to upset you. I see that you're working. Do you have a moment? Could I get you a tea?
That'd be lovely, thank you.
Oh, right. Oh, I actually have to do it. Atticus runs and gets a tea and comes back.
they only had matcha. Is that okay?
Yeah, they just had it's very thick. I don't...
There's no one at the cafe for some reason. We just keep taking security.
I just took the closest cup that was somebody's name was on it. It just says like Marlowe or something.
Yeah, you see, someone has a stack of books and they're cramming and they reach for their tea and it's not there.
I got this for you specifically.
Is that backwash?
No, it's full. It's mostly
Thanks.
matcha. Anytime, friend. Listen, we had a couple of questions. My friend over here was in a class that I was actually hoping to take. With our, we didn't know that our late Dr. Desmond died.
Oh, you've been partying with the lawn crew, haven't you? If you haven't been catching the news.
It's, I was told to come out and have a big grand experience, and I may have experienced a bit too hard to the sun. That's not how you say it.
Yep.
You truly are a student of this university then. Come in, and she closes the door. She closes the door behind the group and pulls out. There's not enough chairs to seat all 4 people.
I'll stand.
So, yeah. And so she was gonna like grab something and stack some books up, but she sees you're standing. She's like, "Oh,
I'm a
good.
dwarf. I can just lock my legs and stand in place for like ever.
Excellent. She gets behind the desk and she's like trying to tent her hands and look official, but you can tell she's not used to it. How do I help you?
So we were kind of working on a group experiment, a group project, if you will. It involved a lot of moving parts, as we're all kind of different majors, very different people. We probably won't ever see each other again, actually. So we were trying to figure out exactly... We were doing a crime rates kind of thing. It's a statistic class. It's very...
It's cool. It's not in a weird way.
Oh, yeah, stats 300.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, let me see here.
I hate stats.
What was the assignment? What was the assignment for that?
Well, we were just studying crime rates in the city, specifically on how they're kind of spread out more recently. Arrest rates and all of those kinds of things.
She pauses for a moment, puts the folder back in. You think you have a hypothesis about these past couple of days, huh?
No. Can I make an insight check really quick?
Yeah.
Just to see if that's
I'll make an insight check too, because I'm actually good at that.
Let me... Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. 19.
16.
All right. What? Just general vibes, or is there a specific question?
I am specifically when I bring up the crime rate and she asks about that theory, I'm checking if this is her looking for someone like-minded or if she is looking to report
Being
someone.
suspicious.
It's very much the first one. Like when you say that, you can tell she's probably had that hypothesis in her head too. And so and she puts down the folder. Well, See, the numbers the sheriffs bring in the numbers monthly, so we would have to wait a few weeks before we see the numbers from that.
Of course, but I mean, just between us, squirrel friends. You wouldn't.
Friends?
You haven't heard that term?
No, I'm not familiar.
Oh, well, I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a second. But just between us, Desmond himself had a theory about it, no? We were trying to base our work off of his, and I just am wondering.
Yes, he talked about that a lot. Yeah. I can. Are you looking for some previous months, or what do you need?
Well, if we could see any of his work, that would be extremely helpful. But, I don't know. Did you all have anything we were also looking for as well?
While they're talking, Javier pulls that ring out of his pocket. And just sort of like he's just kind of fidgeting. Starts turning it around his finger.
Starts to go, yeah, well, he was very much a historian. He wrote lots of treatises on different types of, forms of government, political movements globally throughout history.
And
so he had
sort of parliamentary groups that he was particularly interested in.
You say that, and she turns. Well, a parliamentary structure would be... And then she sees the ring, and then it finally clicks. So, oh. Her voice kind of drops a little bit. She goes back to the door that she closed behind. Now she takes a key and locks it. He never looped me into any of his extracurricular activities, but I was aware of them. Were you associates of his?
I put my hand on her hand and I go, "We're with the resistance."
They don't call themselves the
Oh, I thought that's what you were trying to understand.
No, I mean, you're new to this, aren't you?
I am. I'm more of a healer type person. You keep talking. I'm just gonna sound.
Ozek, you did wonderfully, darling.
Thank you.
I knew that he and a few other people in this city were the latest generation of an ancient order that has been lurking in the shadows since the Imperiate came to power.
That's... The problem is, we're trying to find them, and they're trying to find us. But we're all staying hidden.
Yeah.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, I never met any of the other members. He said it was for my he said it was for my own good to stay out of it. I had too much youth to lose, was what he would always tell me.
Is there any places he tended to frequent? Cafes or
Yes.
inns?
He would go to the same dingy tavern. Like, at his salary, he could drink at nicer places, but he would always go to the same dingy tavern down in the dockyards, so outside the city walls. Usually end of the weeks after work. I only know this because once in a while he'd accidentally leave something from the bar in his desk.
Do you know what it's called?
All right, today we're gonna do some collaborative world building. The name of this bar is 2 words, an adjective and a noun. Go ahead. We're gonna do history roll for the adjective. Highest gets to choose the adjective.
24.
House.
History. All right. What's the adjective? Slippery. All right. Yes, it's the slippery. All right. Remaining 3 history checks to pick the noun.
That's a nat one.
I got a nat one as well.
Wow.
19.
All right. Yes, it's the slippery
Tortoise.
the slippery tortoise down in the dockyards.
Can't catch it. Wrong one.
It was You're there. Well, it's the end of the week now, so tonight would have been a night he would go.
Do you have access to his office?
We're in his office.
This is it. This
Oh,
is his
sorry. I
office.
thought this was the archive. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I know you don't pay attention.
I just
No,
got
I don't have my. I'm a TA. I don't have my own office. This is his office, and I would assist.
Oh, sorry, you just were so professory. Just a
I
flute.
get that a lot, don't I?
I'm sure you do.
Do you mind if we look around a little bit?
Yes. Also, let's see. Pulls out the drawer, and there's like, it looks. What would they have? Yeah, it looks like it's a little like wooden tavern mug, and on the bottom there's a metal. The metal base has an engraving of a tortoise. They're probably wanting this back. I don't think they let you keep. They don't let you keep the tableware.
Oh, well, we're gonna be heading that way anyway, so we could just take it.
Hands it to you.
Can I make an investigation check on the desk? I just want to see. This Desmond just seems like the type of guy to have a cool hidden compartment in his desk.
Hell yeah,
I also
definitely
wanna do an
does. Investigation checks.
16 for me.
22.
4.
Come on, Lumi.
She wants to still.
All right. What were the numbers? 22,
And 16.
16,
4.
4. All right. Were you
You do not want to steal. You just like the wood.
I just like it. This is nice. This is fun. I'm getting out of
2?
the house.
2. All right.
Me and
So the
Javier are
14
just standing in the background like that's imported. That's
Yeah,
gotta be an
yeah,
imported desk.
They're
Just talking about the wood.
Yeah.
So 14. So you and Javier keep her talking while you two are the two of you are snooping around the desk.
sliding fingers around.
Yeah, you
the
find it looks like it's just the solid side of the desk, and you feel that like it's very faintly loose. Like there is some kind of switch or some kind of mechanism that will get this to open. And it's Lumi, the shorter one, who actually reaches under and finds a small wooden knob that she pulls, and that kind of pulls away the catch that causes the panel to slide down and fall, revealing a hidden compartment. You're down there anyway. You catch it before it hits the ground and makes a loud sound.
Okay.
Another fish.
No, another spoon. I
It's
can
the
finally
same
do a
fish
will.
looking at us and got in there before we.
Oh my goodness, Lumi would go insane. She'd be like, it's demonic.
But what is it though?
Yeah. Is it something that we have to grab?
Full of gin.
Oh, knew it. Yes.
There you see, looks like a roll of kind of leather and cloth, tied with a bit of cord.
Can I give the help action to Lumi to stealth it into my bag? Like,
Yeah.
I'll just like drop my
Well,
bag behind.
Well, I was
Oh,
gonna
you're
say,
you're
since
holding the
I
thing.
already got it, like, can I just?
So you're holding the
Because I'm
pan.
so little.
Yeah, you caught
So
the
true.
panel to keep it from making a noise against the floor. So you can kind of give me sleight of hand to lower it and then slip.
Can I give my
And
help
yes.
action with mage hand?
Yes.
So I have my mage hand like where.
So yes,
ever
do
you
this
need
with
it.
advantage because you're being helped. Uh-oh.
Lumina.
It's okay.
With advantage,
Okay.
Are we double digits?
only because I got a 6 in sleight of hand, it's a 10.
Okay.
I got a 1 and a 4.
Sometimes it's
I might
snake
thumb it
eyes.
to
Yeah,
some
you
of the
know
books
what?
to fall in the front.
10 is just enough. So at first she's like, oh, what was that? But she's not looking in your direction. She's looking towards the back of the office.
When I see her kind of turn her head, I grab her attention back just chit chat.
Oh yeah, yes. Anyway, and so blah 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 blah. And so you have it. You have it silently in your hand, and you pass it, like gritting your teeth, wincing over to Atticus,
It
who
like
bags
floats
it.
a little too high, and I just catch it and like put it in the bag.
Yes. So you two are seeing this this cord-tied bundle of leather and cloth float in the air right behind her head, and you see it almost hit, like, her hair's up in a bun, so it almost like hits her bun a little bit, and then you immediately redirect the mage hand and you get it into your bag.
As soon as I get into my bag, I am also just gonna check the surface desk just for, like, does it look like he has, like, a private journal, kind of a diary moment, like ledgers of, like, him taking, like I don't know, just stuff that would tell us a little bit about him and his personal experience with this?
You see, there's two wooden boxes. There's in, there's out. So there's, like, memos and mail coming in and stuff he's sending out. It does look like there is kind of a quill and an inkwell that are kind of left out, and looks like he was in the middle of writing a paper of some kind. And you see there's, like, these stacks of papers, and there's kind of in the middle of writing.
Okay.
Dear diary,
yeah.
I love overthrowing the government.
And also, I'm the guy who's doing it. Me, Desmond.
And this is my checklist of what I'm doing next.
And all of my friends. I just listened to a couple of randos, too.
For today, I called a guard a pig.
Okay, that sounds good. I just wanted to check and just see if they had, like, missed a diary.
No, he didn't. There's no, like, that password journal by Girl Tech that's, like, sitting out there on the table.
I'm just saying a lot of my professors had those. Almost all of them, in fact, and I was a little worried about it.
Privacy you control. I still remember that commercial. Anyway, so yeah, you have this wrapped something or other in tow. Conversation continues. Thank you. I needed to talk to someone about all this. It means a lot. I don't know what you're all doing, but I'd like to think you're doing something to keep his legacy alive.
And we will try to do our best. And don't forget, my friend, we were never here. So.
Oh, of course.
Perfect. I can tell you are a master of subterfuge. Right, friends, I believe it's time for us to hit the old dusty trail. Hopefully it's not dusty. I hope it's cobblestone.
As we step out, I'll stay behind for a second with this TA. I'm going to say, look, I know that you think that this is safe for you, but the professor was just hung today, publicly.
Yes.
I think maybe if you can be assigned to a different professor or a different office, that might be a smart idea for you before the Imperiate comes in here and burns this place to the ground.
I didn't think they'd burn it.
It's metaphorical.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying, in terms of the chain of blame, when the professor's not turning up anything, they're going to come for you next, and you know just enough for them to go for the next person, and then the next person.
Yeah, he had tenure and everything.
He did have tenure. You don't.
Yeah.
So maybe switch to a different department.
But I love the archives. I love the ancient documents.
I put my hand on her shoulder and I say, but you also love having an unbroken neck and being alive.
She lets out a sigh. Yeah. Thank you.
Right. I pat her on the shoulder and then I head out where everybody else is.
Okay. Cool. So you have your destination, the Slippery Tortoise. You have a mysterious parcel.
Okay, we need to find somewhere to open this. Because I have to know what's in this parcel.
Javier, do you happen to have a house that we could stay at? Or perhaps just like a high-end luxury hotel that you have access to, or, you know, just like a
An
spa.
alley, like just somewhere we could duck into real quick to look at this.
I don't want to do this with open sky.
Well, we could
the
just
sky is
crash.
fair.
We could just crash with Gonzo,
So,
the smoking goblin. I talked to him while you guys were figuring out where the professor
You know what? Yes,
is.
his name is in fact Gonzo.
His
And
name's
his
Gonzo.
roommate.
Yeah, he said we could crash anytime.
what time of day is it?
It is now. So
I know,
they,
the house
it
has
was
one futon.
when they arrived in town. It
That's
was
it.
right around sunset. So
Sleeping
now
bags.
sun is setting and it's getting dark.
I do think at night would be the best time to go to the Slippery Tortoise. So
I think we should head to the tavern.
Okay, I guess we'll have to wait.
Yeah, should we? Well, hold on. Actually, let's head to the tavern, but perhaps, Well, no, I guess it's been too long for the shopkeeper to remember us. I'm just trying to think of, like, do you think that we could, like, stay, maybe we go into, like, the archives or something, or, like, I'm not even joking, like, the college bathroom, and we just, like, all get into a stall and, like, open it? Like, I don't know, like...
Do I want to go into a college bathroom again?
Yeah. As hellish as it would be, nobody would be in there.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think definitely maybe we can, like, investigate or just look around. Like, literally, we just need a secluded room.
I just don't want to walk in there not knowing what this is. If it's like,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, what if we have, like, magical bomb and we're just walking around with it like it's nothing?
Cleric question. We're in the library. Is there anyone else down here with us? I don't see anyone.
Well,
There's one guy who was cramming and he swore he had a cup of tea and he put it down and now he can't find it.
He doesn't have his matcha tea. He just went to go join the trades. He's gone.
Is there like just a utility closet?
Yeah.
Yes, there is a utility
A
closet.
back corner. Okay.
Okay, and we all cram in. So, Lumi is. This is so snug. And I open it.
Yeah.
I might use Mage Hand. I might float it and use Mage Hand to open it so we can like.
All right.
get a good
Yeah.
look.
So. The crystal skull.
Yeah.
A Zelda moment where it's just floating in my hand.
Yeah. You tug the cord in the right place and the knot comes undone. It unfurls, and there it looks like a long piece of polished wood with like some kind of metallic component at the end.
No, come on, guys.
I know. As soon as I said this, I'm like,
You just the hand motions. You're
the
like,
hound. Yes. There we go.
I did not
Clip this. Get your mileage out of this.
So
you six
I'll try to
sons of
follow that metal
bitches.
piece at the bottom. I'm immediately going to make an Arcana check on this just to kind of get a general understanding of what it is. Hey now, say now, that's a 17.
ooh.
I've been rolling great. That other shoe is gonna drop.
It doesn't seem magical. It literally seems like I'm not doing the hand motion again.
You saw the beginning of it.
An elongated piece of wood polished with kind of a circular metal bit at the bottom.
Okay, and is there like an engraving on that metal bit, or is it like
On the metal bit?
AdamandEve.com.
Yeah.
Dude,
It does
these
look like,
sponsorships.
it does look like there's some like notches, like this metal part fits into something.
I think I know what this is. As a dwarf, can I roll for advantage to try to figure out what this is?
Sure.
Okay.
Give a history or something.
I'm gonna
It's
try
just
that
history.
every time.
Investigation works as well.
I'm better. I got a nat
on
20.
this.
Because
on my
I'm an
second
elf and
one.
tiefling.
All right. Cool.
Is this, you have to tell me as a player, is this one of the handles they use at the pub to click in and like dispense the beer?
It is similar that it is a lever that it clicks into some
Okay.
kind of mechanism and you pull down.
Oh.
In fact, you're looking at the metalwork and it seems like there's a weird shape, like there's a metal piece missing.
Oh. Mr. Javier, can I see your ring for a minute?
Sure.
I take the ring and I try to click it in. Gently.
It fits in just fine.
It's a lever handle. You put it, I look very proud of myself. You stick it in something and then you pull it and it's like a little lever you can take out.
Oh, Zach, you figured it out. I thought it was a wand.
I
No,
never
most
would have
dwarven
guessed what that
households have
was.
one of these instead of a keyhole because it's safer.
Say, really?
Yeah.
That's so impressive. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, there's a lot you don't know.
Well,
about
I
because
guess
you don't ask
I'll
questions.
contact Papa and have him change everything to a lever-based system at our house.
All right. Well, I think what's important is that we have a lever and we have a place that we can probably find somewhere to stick
You
it.
might say we have some leverage.
Oh, how fun!
Well, it's not very long, so I don't know if we have a lot of leverage. Oh, it's a pun. Oh, it's a pun. That's
How's it
good.
takes everything very literal.
I like
see
that.
that.
That's funny.
It is.
That's funny.
Yeah, that will keep happening.
I think someone should hold this, and I think it should be Lumi.
I
Well,
do
that's
too.
even. That seems very important. I mean, I know I've kept my wooden spoon safe, but like, this is the whole reason we came here.
Well, you're the best at keeping things away from people. You've been having sandwiches and snacks on your person this whole time, and I have no idea where you're getting them from.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Okay.
All right, I give you the lever.
And I will put that in my little sack.
You're over encumbered.
Perfect. Yeah.
All over. That was the 1 pound just to put me over.
All your Skyrim cheese, you're just throwing it on the ground.
You're just eating it.
I'll make room. Hold on.
All right. So, you depart the university, heading through Old Castihill, down through the market district, down to the dockyards. Give me stealth checks.
Oh,
to-
I
man.
got chainmail on, Tony.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's a good stealth check.
Okay, 14.
10.
All right, 10.
I'm gassing up
20.
Lumi in the university.
20.
You're
I
so
got
sneaky.
Cool. All right, so the group's able to stick together relatively well. You do see hooded figures are flying around, but they seem to be busy flying off to other things. They have not noticed you as you're kind of dipping in and out through the alleys. You come out through the south gate. There's a huge crowd going in and out, and the guards just kind of let people in and out. Like, yep, make good choices out there,
Right. I will. I respond
sure.
to the guard.
Yeah. So the dockyards, for the most part, there's a lot of like warehouses. There's a lot of shipyards as well as a couple of, like business and office buildings. But down at the end, there is a small amount of just commercial fronts, including a single hole-in-the-wall tavern. And you know you're in the right place because you see there's a wooden sign in the shape of a tortoise. And you can tell, and they live up to their name because they keep a sheen of oil.
It's just dripping olive oil.
Yes.
It's just-
Every
keep a
person that goes by goes, woo!
Yes, so you can see a darkened spot on the ground where the oil drips, and you can see people are just walking around it.
Because of the flies that are gathering on this sun-baked olive oil.
This is horrible. This is a horrible decision to make as a business. I just am beyond myself.
Oh, it's not too bad. I've seen worse.
You've seen worse.
Yeah. You haven't been to the Ruddy Donkey.
And I hope you never, ever, ever take me, Ozek. God.
All right.
I miss wine
Go
bars.
inside.
So it's late in the evening, end of the week. So you go in. It's a pretty good rowdy crowd, mostly of sailors, folks who are working the warehouses in the shipyards who are off work for the week. So a lot of loud conversations happening. You see multiple wait staff are coming out with trays full of familiar looking mugs, as you have one yourself. Yeah, hold your horses, table 3, I'm coming out next. Here you go, love. You see, it's this red-headed dwarven woman with an eye patch on and freckles and one scar.
Is there anybody I might recognize?
Is this a establishment that you frequent, or do you not come down to the dockyards?
Well, I think based on some of the business I do, we might work with the dockyard factions.
Yeah. Oh, the faction. Yeah, the factions indeed. Yeah, there are factions that you get along with, and there's factions that you don't get along with. The crowd seems pretty mixed, so you don't have any faction members who are sporting their colors tonight. There's usually a sign here that says this here is peaceful ground and all that. And the proprietor, as you know from previous experience, does not take kindly to squabbles breaking out in his establishment.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Yeah. But you do know the proprietor, and there he is. He's hunched over behind the counter because he is a towering minotaur. Woo! Rich brown fur, long extended horns out to here that periodically knock a hanging mug and he's cleaning out a mug just with like his fingers on a rag, and just
That looks like the person we need to talk to.
I agree.
Javier!
Oh, Louis, let's go. Oh,
You crazy son! You crazy son of a bitch! What are you doing here?
Oh, thought I'd come slumming down here at the docks, see how things are going.
You would, wouldn't you? Usual?
Yeah, and
Right.
for my friends too.
Nice. Haven't had a good drink.
Don't get
in
too
ages.
excited yet.
oh.
Anything he gives me, I'll be excited about.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. So same thing for them?
Yeah.
What is Javier's usual drink?
So, the ancient Romans used to brew a condiment called garum,
Okay. Like where
which
this
is
going.
similar to a Worcestershire sauce or fish sauce. It's a fermented
Right.
fish sauce. And so this is sort of like a Bloody Mary, but really heavy on the fish sauce.
Bloody Mermaid.
Bloody Mermaid.
Oh,
That's good.
oh,
It's just distasteful enough of a name for it to
There's
be
so many
something they
umbrellas
call
in it. How exciting.
Oh, no umbrellas. This comes in
I'm blind.
a plain glass cup that's been stained black and red.
yep.
Can
So,
I
yeah.
make a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, so it's like, all right, 4 Bloody Mermaids coming up.
Oh, thank you.
It's work. He pours out the jar of the fish sauce.
I'm trying to impress him with how well I take this, and I got a 19.
Oh,
God.
all right. So, because he's looking, because he passes it to you, then he's passing it to the rest, and he's sizing up each party member. He's like, "You're sure?"
Yeah.
Oh, why did I sip it again?
And
oh my God.
he's kind of gives the Minotaur. What's this guy's name?
Garon.
Yeah,
Great
he
name.
kind
Love it.
of flashes a wink at Garon.
All right then. You're covering their funeral costs.
I knew I could die from this.
I rolled a dirty 20, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
I finished the whole thing. I'm like, oh, that's not bad.
Do you have something perhaps with pineapple involved? Or like an orange situation, something citrusy. Oh my God, my voice.
Yeah. I've got just the thing, but it's pricier. It's only for the most high-end clientele. It's about a gold piece.
Well, that does sound like me. I do give him a gold piece for it. I don't know what things are supposed to cost.
All
Poor
right.
people.
He's the one giving you a wink. As he goes, you're close enough to the counter. You see he's just like tossing in like lemon juice. There's a bucket of mop water. He throws some of that in. And then he finds like an almost a bottle he'd thrown away, but there were still some dregs of gods know only what type of liquor there.
Purple
Goes,
carousel.
Boop. Goes, and he shrugs and tosses that in as
Do I
well.
see him doing this?
He is covert to do so, to lean down low, even with his considerable height. If you're at the counter, though, a horn might almost hit you. But you can tell the regulars because one guy, he's got his book out and he's got his mug, and he, not even looking up, just kind of leans back when he sees the horn passing by. And then he's down there and he puts it all in a shaker, shakes it up. Yeah, our exotic citrus blast, only for our high ends.
Our Baja Blast.
Finally. I like look at him respectfully, and then I'm immediately going to sniff it and check if it's poison, because the Bloody Mermaid was insane, insane concoction.
All right, go ahead and give me a medicine, I guess.
God, sure, perfect 6.
6. Oh, it's totally safe.
It's good.
Finally. You're a mean person.
Boom, he slaps his hand on the counter, which causes everyone else's drinks to jump. Once again, the the guy who's reading holds up his beer before the slam comes, and puts it back down.
It's also cool.
Yeah, I think this guy should be the one that they hired for this job.
All right, you know what? You've earned it. Next one's free, and it's not something I'm making to mess with you. What you want?
Honestly, I'll just take whatever you have that's not the Bloody Mermaid thing again, or the mop water, I assume.
All right, you know what? A lighter ale probably sounds more your speed. Red ale, yeah. It's
We
a
got
mug.
Angry Orchards in the back.
Pulls it. That's more of a cider. Foamy mug comes up, slides it to you.
I sip it. To him, it's like barely a half step down from the Bloody Mermaid, but this time he can actually drink it, so he goes, yum.
Does his best Yoda.
Yes, fully.
I'll get another Bloody Mermaid. I liked it.
can have
I want
mine.
to know what's your favorite drink.
My favorite drink is Old Devil's Tar.
I want that, please.
All right.
Lumi.
This will be fine.
My
This will
favorite
be
drink
fine.
is the Grim Reaper's Booch.
My favorite drink is murder drink.
I'll take 2, please.
Yeah. So you go. He grabs 2 mugs. Oh, I'll drink this one with you. Goes
19 again.
goes down the beer taps, and he pulls it down. Instead of regular flow of beer, it's like just almost pitch black, like a porter but darker, filling up. Even the foam itself has kind of a like blackened hue to it.
Like a porter you've ruined.
Yes.
You have Revivify, right? Or like, you can revive someone from death.
Oh no, I can't do that yet.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
And she just downs it.
Yeah.
And again,
Slowly,
Constitution
'cause it's
saving
like-
throw.
Because it takes
It's like molasses.
Yeah. No. So
it's a barrel.
yes, it is.
She takes it like a Jello shot.
Yes. It is thick enough to where you would have to sip it slowly, or, just let it slurp out. It's that thick.
Let it slip.
With, I was gonna say with whatever I want with my 19, whatever looks
Coolest.
coolest.
You eat the glass.
I again take the glove. Just quick mage hand to grab any glass.
I'm so cute.
So he's like, yeah, you know what? You're a light little one. You know what? Javier, I'm sorry for doubting you. You usually run with good people.
Thanks.
Speaking of good people, do you happen to have a place that we could chat with you a bit more privately? I know you're working, and this is a very, very busy establishment, but I was just wondering if you had a moment.
It's owl-related business.
Yeah, I gotta run a bucket out through. I gotta run a bucket through the outhouse. So you know what? Walk out with me. You get a couple minutes. He
That
grabs
works.
he grabs 2 buckets, and walks out. And so out behind, in kind of like the alley, there's like a couple of like outhouses.
Oh, good.
And there's kind of a tube down. He is pouring the bucket down. The water is like kind of washing through. All right. So, what's this business you want to talk about? And yes, I'm going to wash my hands before going back in.
Oh, I can help you with
I
that.
never doubted you.
Prestidigitation.
Well, since I got back in town, I figured I'd kick around, see what's going on. We were up in Old Town.
Oh, were you now? You come from good stuff. What are you doing up in a nasty place like Old Town?
Looking for folks, learning what I can learn. Figured I might better myself, stop by a library.
He gives a knowing nod and he shakes his head. Poor Desmond, one of my favorite customers. Didn't deserve that racket.
No. Granny remembers him fondly.
Him too?
I
Wait, what do you mean 2?
Oh, no! Give your granny a handshake. when in metal next time you see her.
Will do.
I elbow Lumi in the back while he's talking to Javier, and I'm like, "Show him."
That's what I was gonna ask you. If this is a person you think we can trust with this.
I think you should show him the lever. He's obviously.
Anyways, we were up in the library looking for books, and found one of your mugs up there.
Ah. So you're coming in here asking about Desmond's weekly special, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know much. I'll tell you what I do know, and that's by design. I know he gets up to stuff, and I don't want any part of it.
Hey, you're a good businessman. Don't want any trouble.
Even before I started running this bar, going back to my grandfather, Desmond or someone or an associate or relative of his has always rented space down in the cellar below.
I think that's what the labor's for.
Never really understood why.
That makes sense.
And when my old man gave me the keys to this place, that was one of the things he told me is, you don't ask, they pay on time. Stay out of your business. To stay out of their business.
Well, you know.
If you, I mean, if I can, you could poke. I can let you poke around down there for a second if that's.
That would be wonderful.
I mean, although, how do I know Desmond entrusted you with that space?
Well.
Yep, that's
I
what
probably shouldn't have sang. Sorry.
Yep, that's what I was looking for. Yep, I'll unlock the basement. You can go down there.
Wait, what did you ta-da?
The mug.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
No,
I thought it was a liver.
Oh, that's
that. That was a big
I mean,
show
just
for I'm not
essentially
sure.
just showing him stolen property that looks like he stole it.
It's like, oh hey, yeah, yeah. We usually we usually charge customers when they walk away with mugs, but we'll let that
I'm
slide.
sorry,
Well,
I
that
think he
wasn't
meant
mine.
this.
Yeah, that was the object I thought you were pantomiming earlier. All right.
It's hard to
Sorry,
see.
we
I was just over the outhouse.
lever.
It's thick over there.
Yeah. All right, yeah. I'll let you down there. Don't tell me what you do down there. Just get down there, do your business. You got maybe an hour.
Ooh, quite a bit of time.
That's usually how.
Never mind, I'm gonna stop.
Really quick, just one more question. Do you think you could throw me 10 feet in the air or 15? You're just so huge. It's terrifying.
I charge for that.
I knew it.
I get.
Me and Lumi are both like, should we pay?
Time for that.
And
Do we
no,
have time for you to throw us each off?
yeah, anything with a trust me. Anything with a pulse beneath, shorter than 4 feet that walks through those doors, they ask me the same thing.
Well, I had to ask too.
Don't think it's for the same reason though. But
Yeah. Oh, no, you don't think I don't know that. All right. I'm unlocking the basement. You've got an hour. No, I'm not throwing you. I'm not stepping on anyone either. I get that one a lot too.
I don't.
I'm pretty
I
sure
hate.
you would kill me.
I hate dirt of any kind, so that wouldn't work for me. Sorry.
Right. He gestures you quickly. He goes and he's like giving small talk as he's walking back through the bar. Hey, yeah, washing his hands. And then he leads you back down a kind of narrow hallway. He has to sidestep being, the big guy he is. And then you see he unlocks a small door, pushes it open, and there's stairs leading down. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, it's just Atticus and Lumi both like this.
I want to see if I fall down the stairs. Because she was not paying attention to where she was going. And I got a 12.
What does that mean?
You don't break a bone. You for sure fell down the stairs.
Yeah. You lose you don't fall down completely, but you're like, hey, and then you for a brief moment.
Absolutely.
We'll
All right.
chase Lumi down the stairs.
Yes. So you get down the stairs, and it looks like the standard basement you would find beneath a tavern. Lots of like sealed casks and barrels all over. A couple of crates of different types of dry goods. A shelf with a few smaller items. Give me investigations.
Yes. God.
17.
12.
22.
15.
Oh, 15. All right.
We're ready.
15 and 12. You go around and you eventually find one far wall that has a bunch of bookshelves.
This guy doesn't read.
Yeah, well, they're sparse, but like most of the books you pick up are like different types of brewing and distilling recipes, basically. Also, there's like a cocktail mixer's guide with a bunch of different like drink recipes. Let me get the time to. You notice that 2 of the shelves are just regular wooden bookshelves. One of them is a stone shelf that is directly into the stone wall. And Lumi, once Atticus points this out, you're the one who's kind of down below and finds what looks like a kind of stone wheel that has kind of a little carved out spot that looks suspiciously like the metal bit with the ring in it.
So you said it was kind of like lower to the ground?
Yep.
Okay. So Lumi is like, guys, I think I found it. I'm just gonna put it in there.
Put it in.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Damn.
I push it.
Yes.
I go above you and just go,
Yes.
I actually think I'm getting a little bit stronger. Look.
Yeah. So the leather
That looks
goes.
like a whole point stronger.
Yeah.
At least one.
The leather. Yeah. So the leather goes. So you put in the lever. You turn it. It snaps into place, and then you hear the grinding of stone as you slowly push it. And behind the stone shelf, you hear more grinding of stone as more wheels and gears turn, and the shelf starts to move. And there, in the wall, along the narrow walls where you would normally see torches, you just see wooden sticks with tiny crystals at the end. And as soon as the stone shelf grinds open, those little crystalline torches just start lighting themselves up, illuminating a path further down the hallway.
Well, gang, we did it.
And that is where we'll wrap for this evening. What is down the corridor? What secrets does the city of Castihill offer? What other closing lines can I improvise with before I fumble? Find out all of this and more on our next exciting, riveting, mug-chugging episode of Fall of the Imperiate. Thank you, Albuquerque, DARC, whoever. We faded to black already. Cool. All right, we're done.